Yo, what's up with the YouTube? So, we back with another reaction video, and today we finna be reacting to a video by Top Viral Report TV called Baby CEO Killed by His Day One Friend, The Truth Behind the Murder, Memphis. Now, I heard of Baby CEO. I think when he the young dude that was rapping, and when he like cool with Fredo Santana or something, I don't know, but I remember seeing something about him, but I ain't never really looked into dudes like this. So we finna check out this video. Shout out to Top Viral Report TV, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna say no more. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Let's go and get straight into it.
A young Memphis rapper is dead after a shooting in Frazier late Tuesday night. Jonathan Brown, who went by the name Baby CEO, died after being shot at Lake Park.
He was only 20 years old when he was gunned down, shot, and left for dead in the same Memphis streets he came up in. But Baby CEO's story didn't start there. It started when he was just 14, going viral for waving guns and rapping about
Yeah, I remember. That's what I'm saying. I remember him from that.
a life most kids his age hadn't even seen. Some thought he was just another lost cause, but behind the controversy was a young artist co-signed by Fredo Santana, trying to turn pain into purpose. He had just become a father, just started going by Big CEO, and then he was gone. What really happened that night? And how did a kid who beat the odds end up betrayed by someone he trusted? This is the full story of Baby CEO. Jonathan Kyron Brown, better known as Baby CEO or later Big CEO, began posting freestyle videos on YouTube and Instagram in 2015 at age 14, flaunting firearms and rapping about street life.
Me and my guy, we stay thuggin'.
Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
Yeah, so the niggas got the gang, I got my buddy. Bow.
To get started on this video, make sure you go check out my website that's in the description where I post viral videos daily. And plus make sure you like the video and share it with someone to spread the violence awareness. One early video showing him handling guns and rapping explicitly about gang signs sparked concern in Memphis, described at the time as disturbing. That same year, he dropped collaborative tracks like We the Game and Club Bang, which quickly amassed tens of thousands of views.
He was like 14. Man, that's what I'm saying, man. It's crazy.
Raw energy and fearless attitude earned him buzz on YouTube early, with producers like JRO Productions and beats from legends like 808 Mafia featuring in videos like NSYNC 2 tracks. By 2017, his breakout came with the Race Freestyle, riding the Take Hey beat and hitting over 1.5 million views, a moment that cemented his reputation online. Baby CEO caught the attention of Fredo Santana and signed to Savage Squad Records. He and
Long live both of them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Fredo were close, with Baby CEO even dedicating shoutouts to his mentor in later songs. In 2019, he released singles like Don't Like Me and Life Story, the latter referencing Fredo and keeping the connection alive. According to Famous Birthdays, he claimed tracks like Reach, Run It Up, and No Hook as his notable hits, culminating in his first studio album, Big CEO, in 2019. In November 2020, Baby CEO announced he had become a father, posting proudly of his newborn son. Streams and views climbed after he dropped the single Can't Wait, which hit over 1 million views on YouTube and 110K plus streams on Spotify. Despite hustling to stay grounded, videos of him displaying firearms with friends and crew continued, a street image he maintained even as he approached manhood. Memphis drill culture often blurs the line between rap and gang life. Reddit commenters note that Baby CEO was a known artist and gang member to local police, growing up around his older brother Bud, one account states. Reddit threads from Memphis 10 suggest he belonged to the CBG/Longview set, with fallout involving someone he considered a brother. Legally, his main run-in came in 2015 when he was arrested for a probation violation and detained in juvenile custody. After that, he stayed out of major legal trouble until his death. By early 2021, Baby CEO stood at the crossroads of rising stardom and deep street loyalty, between viral song drops, brand new fatherhood, and simmering neighborhood conflicts. He represented the dangerous blend of rap dreams and neighborhood loyalties. On the cold night of January 19, 2021, flashing police lights illuminated a quiet corner of Frazier, a neighborhood in North Memphis. Shortly before 10 p.m., gunfire shattered the calm Witnesses later described hearing a rapid burst of shots, numerous explosions echoing through the dark. Police rushed to a house near Schoolfield Road in Lake Park Cove and found a young man lying on the ground, mortally wounded. Paramedics pronounced him dead at the scene. It didn't take long for those on the block to recognize the victim, 20-year-old Jonathan Brown, better known in the streets and online as Baby CEO. In the hours leading up to his death, Jonathan was in the company of someone he trusted with his life. According to street accounts, Baby CEO spent that evening with a close friend, a childhood buddy he considered like family. They were hanging out outside a home in the Hawkins Mill area of Fraser around 9 p.m., trading jokes and banter under the glow of a street light. This friend was no stranger. In fact, he was dating Baby CEO's own sister and was the father of her young child. The level of trust was implicit.
Oh man, they was that close to the point where he had a baby by dude and them sister. Dang, man.
But as the night wore on, a sudden tension sparked between them. The friend allegedly asked to see Baby CEO's gun, a customized Glock with a distinctive golden slide and switch that Jonathan was known to carry. Sensing something was off, Jonathan refused to hand it over. In an instant, that bond of brotherhood was broken. The friend pulled out his own weapon and opened fire on Baby CEO, shooting him multiple times and leaving him to die where he fell. In that brutal moment, the rising rapper's life was cut short by someone he had treated like a brother. The scene that Memphis police encountered was grim. Shell casings littered the pavement, and the young artist lay unresponsive. Officers secured the area with crime tape, their breath visible in the cold air as neighbors emerged from their homes to see what had happened. The address would soon hit local news reports, a man killed in an overnight shooting in Fraser, but the full story of what led to this killing was just beginning to unfold. The investigation, in the immediate aftermath, the police were tight-lipped about the incident. They confirmed that a shooting had occurred in Fraser and that the victim was dead, but initially, they did not even release the young man's name. Officially, he was just another John Doe pending notification of kin. Behind the scenes, however, word of Baby CEO's death was already spreading like wildfire on social media and hip-hop forums. By the next day, Memphis police publicly confirmed the victim's identity as 20-year-old Jonathan Brown, Baby CEO. But no
He was still young, man.
details were given about any suspect or motive. The police refused to speculate, stating only that the investigation was ongoing and asking anyone with information to come forward. As journalists pressed for answers, the authorities remained cautious. All they would say was that officers had responded to the 3800 block of Lake Park Cove around 10 o'clock p.m. and found a male victim dead from gunshot wounds. No arrest was announced and there was no manhunt for a killer. A curious silence that left many wondering if the shooter was known or even present when police arrived. Indeed, rumors later hinted that the person who shot Baby CEO stayed on the scene and claimed self-defense, leading the case to be treated as a justifiable homicide. In street parlance, the case went cold before it ever warmed up. Officially, the Memphis Police Department never confirmed those details, but insiders whispered that Jonathan's death had been ruled justifiable, implying the shooter convinced authorities it was self-defense. With no charges filed, the investigation quietly faded from the headlines, leaving a void of unanswered questions. Behind police doors, one can imagine detectives grappling with the unsettling truth that the prime suspect might have been the very friend who reported the shooting. If this friend indeed pleaded self-defense, it would explain the lack of an arrest. Did an argument escalate into a shootout? Did Jonathan pull his gun first, forcing his friend to fire? Those crucial details remain shrouded in secrecy. What is clear is that Jonathan Baby CEO Brown died from bullet wounds, not an overdose or natural causes, despite early confusion on that point. The streets knew it was murder, even if the law was reluctant to call it that. And as the official investigation stalled, the task of making sense of Baby CEO's death fell to the community and internet sleuths, who began piecing together their own narrative of that fateful night. News of Baby CEO's death sent shockwaves through Memphis's rap scene and far beyond. In the early hours of January 20, 2021, social media lit up with RIP messages and disbelief. Friends, fans, and fellow rappers woke to the tragic headlines, many unable to believe that the young artist they'd watched grow up was gone so soon. His older brother broke the news on Twitter, posting a heart-wrenching message. "My little brother Baby CEO has passed away. Please pray for our family. Why, God?" The raw pain in that tweet, the mix of heartbreak and confusion, made it painfully clear that this loss was personal. Baby CEO wasn't just a viral name or a news story. He was a beloved son, brother, and father. In fact, Jonathan had just become a father himself. His baby son was barely 2 months old at the time of his death.
Oh, he just had a son that's 2 months old. Dang, man.
Brother publicly vowed, "You just had a baby, little brother. I promise we got your son for life," assuring that the family would take care of baby CEO's newborn child in his absence. Amid the outpouring of grief, there was also confusion. Initially, conflicting information swirled online. Some early posts and reports speculated that baby CEO might have died from a drug overdose, a tragic echo of his mentor, Fredo Santana's fate. Even one of Jonathan's siblings pushed back at the gunfire rumors at first, tweeting desperately, "He wasn't shot or killed by anyone. Please stop spreading false rumors and pray for our family." It was a frantic attempt to stem the tide of speculation, perhaps born from shock or misinformation in the immediate chaos. But within hours, harsh reality set in. By that evening, Jonathan's family confirmed that he had in fact been shot to death, and their tone turned from denial to fury. His older brother unleashed an expletive-laden Twitter rant aimed squarely at those he felt were exploiting the tragedy. In a tweet bristling with anger, he wrote, "Ain't no op killed my brother. He got killed by his own day one nah that he called his brother. So for you DK sucking a heavy camp knives trying to get fame off his name, stop it. Clout chasing are honest."
Man, that is messed up, though. He got killed by his day one.
The message was as clear as it was bitter. No rival gang or enemy op had done this. Baby CO was betrayed by a friend, and anyone in the streets claiming credit or clout from his death needed to shut up. That explosive statement reverberated through the Memphis hip-hop community. Heavy Camp is the crew of popular Memphis rapper Black Youngster, and Baby CEO's brother was directly calling them out, implying that some associates of Black Youngster had been bragging or spreading rumors about involvement. It was a bold move, effectively drawing a line in the sand between Baby CEO's family and those who had long feuded with him. Jonathan had indeed been beefing with Black Youngster, who hailed from the same part of town, as well as a local rival known as J90 in the months before his death. Now, in the wake of the killing, the family wanted to squash any notion that those enemies were responsible. This was personal betrayal, not a victory for a rival. Another thread of speculation involved jealousy and clout. Baby CEO had enjoyed a burst of viral fame as a kid and was known in Memphis rap circles, but he was on the verge of something bigger. He had recently been recording new music under the moniker Big CEO, shedding the baby as he entered adulthood. There was a sense that 2021 might have been his year to finally break out for real. This fed a theory that perhaps his friend turned killer resented his success. He got killed by his own friend who wanted fame off his name, as Baby CEO's brother put it bluntly on Twitter. The streets of Memphis remember Baby CEO, not just for the controversy of his youth, but for the promise of what he was becoming. A young father and rap artist trying to find his footing. In the end, his story is a chilling testament to how unforgiving that environment can be. A split-second decision, a flash of jealousy or fear, and a life can be snuffed out before it truly blooms. The death of Baby CEO is a Memphis tragedy, raw and real, the kind that leaves everyone wondering how things might have been different if trust hadn't turned into betrayal on that dark January night.
Well, there we have it, y'all, man. This is a video by Top Viral Report TV. You know, basically, Baby CEO allegedly got killed by his own friend, man. You know, man, dude, you know, he was going viral back in the day. Like I said, I remember I peeped him, but I ain't never really looked into him like that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't know he got signed to Fredo, but yeah, I seen him posted over Fredo. You know what I'm saying? RIP both of them, man. And you know, he got killed by somebody he was real close with, and he gotta be real close with him. You know, he got a baby by his sister, man. But, you know, man, I don't really got too much more to say. Y'all comment down below what y'all want me to react to next. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe for more. Yeah, y'all, until next video, I'll catch y'all. I'm out.